Good morning. So, I did a thing. I purchased a indoor composter. I've been hearing people talking about them for a while. I don't always record or tell everybody what I'm thinking. I usually think about it for a few months, 6 months, and then I do a little research, and then I go and do it, and then I record it. So the first person I heard talking about indoor composter was Brokefarmer, my boy Brokefarmer. If you don't look at Brokefarmer, you should. He has his own membership. He's awesome. He was talking about the Vigo indoor composter, and I think that one does up to 2 or 4 liters. I can't remember. So then recently, and I mean like within the last week, I was watching, and I wrote her name down, the Yellow Door Urban Homestead. I love her. She has a small vintage home. I forget what state she's in, but she's always out there doing big things. So shout out to the Yellow Door Urban Homestead. She's awesome. So she got an indoor composter that is the size of a trash can, and it's called the Mill Food Recycler. Now, I looked at the pricing for the Vigo food compressor that Brokefarmer was talking about. I think it's his. On Amazon, it's $2.99. The Mill, the one that the Yellow Door Urban Homestead has, is almost $1,000, $943. But the good thing about that one is they have an option where you can rent it monthly, which I believe she said that's what she's doing. And also, whatever you compost, you have the option of the company, I heard my mom sneezing, the company coming to pick up that compost for you if you don't want to keep your own compost. And they give you packaging and all that, so it's coming from your garden, indoor to table, to recycling, and you're either going to put it back in your garden as a fertilizer, or they'll come and pick it up and they'll do something with it. They'll use it as a fertilizer. So that's some good things. But most of us gardeners, if you're going to get something like that, you are going to probably use the fertilizer yourself. So let's see if this one of my lights is going out. Both of my lights are going out. Okay, so I looked at the ones I want, and the one I got is called the neakasa food recycler, and let me show you what it looks like. Okay, yes, my table is a mess here. Okay, so this is the one that I have. Right now, it's going for $499. However, when I purchased mine, I got $150 off. I purchased mine for $349. It was, I think, like 30 or 40% off. This one holds 12 liters. So it's not holding as much as, let's say, the Mill, which probably holds like a whole trash container, but it's holding more than the Vigo, the one that Brokefarmer wants. But it depends on what your needs are. Okay, and Brokefarmer, he composts a lot. I am not a big composter at all. And as you can see, I put a list of, let me move up my selfie stick here. I put a list with pictures on what's acceptable and what's prohibited. Let's see if I can make it bigger. There we go. So of course we have fruit, no pits. Let's see if I can make it a little bit. Can't make it bigger. Vegetables, meat and fish, cooked eggs, noodles, grains, nuts, legumes or beans, coffee grounds, bread, cookies, cheese, stems, roots, and rinds. Sorry. What is prohibited? Bones, shells. And it literally has a picture of seashells. Now remember, eggs has shells. So I'm assuming it's eggshells too. However, at the end, I'm going to tell you what I'm going to do with my eggshells. Tough husk pits, like in peach pits, cooking oil, plastic utensils, rubber and plastic containers, glass, cigarettes. It says paper. Now in a regular compost, you can put paper out there. So I don't know why paper and medicines. Okay, so back to me. Sorry, let me get the selfie stick going because I'm a movie star. So I just input the activated charcoal in the back of it. That helps keep smells from being in your house. It has, this is what they call flower planting substrate. This is what you put in there. It has to get the composting process started. Some other composters may not have it. I looked at the videos of a lot of them, and a lot of them do have this stuff that you have to put in there. So what's in here is made out of wood granules. It says wood granules, wood chips, activated carbon pellets, bacillus carrier, stone powder, and other raw materials. I wonder about the other raw materials, but you'll never be 100% organic. You can try to be as natural as you can, but you'll never be 100% organic. If you're planting in containers, like Brokefarmer says, if you're planting in a container, you're not 100% organic. If you're planting in the ground and you're using your city's or town's water, you're not 100% organic, right? Because 100% organic means you're using only the water that you catch from Mother Nature and things of that nature. So you got to put this in here along with 10 ounces of water. And then to get it started, you run it for an hour. So I'm going to do that. I'm not going to show all that. Then it comes, here is the activated charcoal. I filled it up. It still has some left. I'm going to put this in another container. This is what you put in the back of the machine so that your house doesn't smell like garbage. Then it comes with a handy scrubber to scrub it out and a shovel. I even got the little table. Touch something. The little table that I put it on from Amazon. I got 2 of them. They're about 20 bucks. Very easy to put on. I'll have to give you the name of the table. It took me probably less than 10 minutes to put that table together, and it's very sturdy. It says that you can put it on a countertop, which we have enough crap on our counters, or on the floor. And I didn't want to have to bend all the way down to open it. So I got this, and this is perfect. So I've plugged it in. I'm gonna go ahead and put this in here and start it up for an hour. And then hopefully I can come back and show you what I have if I'm not too busy at work. I already turned on my work computer, so. Yeah, so this is it for now. I'll try to come back and show you more later. But yeah, mine is called the neakasa, Neakasa, food composter recycler. It's from a company called Moreborn, Moreborn. And right now it's showing $499. However, I got it for $349, which is $150 off, because I did not want to be paying $500 for this. But yeah, I'm gonna give it a go. And I put this picture of what's accepted in here and what's not is because I want my mother to be able to see and remind her, throw your scraps in here. Okay, so that's it for now. I will come back and show you. I have all these lemons in here, which that Juicing with Jay gave me, which I will eventually be making some lemon oil out of some of them, and the rest and I'll be juicing all of them. And I did get a juicer that I need to put together too. I'm trying to open these boxes and get rid of some of this stuff in this house. So that is it for now. I will come back on this video later and show you more. There's something else I forgot to show you. Duh, let me show you. So this is what it looks like on the inside. I just poured the stuff in there. You have a minimum line, which you can see right there. And then you have a max. You have a, I don't know if you can see it, a max line on there. So sorry. Try to be professional and it just never works out when you're just using a phone. So yeah, I wanted to show you that while I get it prepared and get it started. So the machine is on and it is not very loud. I love that. It is not very loud right now. So I'll be stopping it probably in another 20 minutes. And yeah, what you also hear in the background is me making me some boiled eggs over there. But yeah, it's not very loud. So far, so good. Okay, I am back. I'm gonna turn this light off. Okay. So now I'm gonna open it and see how it look. I went a little over an hour, like 30 minutes, because I got stuck on 2 calls and then I gotta go back in the office and get on another call in about 45 minutes. Okay, let's see what we got. So this is how you open it. Look at that, y'all. It is warm. Ooh-wee. And I'm about to throw some cooked eggs in there. And I got some crumbs I'm gonna throw in there. I had boiled me some eggs this morning. Today is Meatless Monday. I also got some old lunch meat I gotta throw out in the refrigerator. I'm gonna put that in there. I'm gonna cut it up, put it in there, because it says that we could put meat and fish. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that and get to composting. Okay, so had a whole bunch of old roast beef in there, but it's sandwich meat. So I'm going to throw it into here. So I'm going to shut it off. Okay, and this is how you open it. Boop. And I cut it all up, and so I'm going to just toss it all in there. I let my mother smell it and she was like, I think you should toss it up. Get it all in there. And I could just keep throwing stuff in here all week, because look, we're nowhere near the max line. That's right there. Let me see if I can make it bigger. We are nowhere near the max line. Yay! Okay. So throw that in there. Turn it on. And we are composting. Yay! Easy as 1, 2, 3. Yay! I'm composting. I'm so excited. So I did say earlier in the video what I'm going to do, and now my floor is dirty. I gotta sweep them up. What I'm going to do with my eggshells, because I have chickens and I get eggs every day. So I've been looking up how to get the calcium out of the eggshells. I was listening to Miss Linda one day, and I knew this, but I had been taking my eggshells and grinding them up into a powder and putting them out there. but even that takes forever to break down. So the way to get the calcium out of the eggshells is, number one, you have to cook the eggshells to make sure there's no bacteria or anything in them. So you can either boil down the eggshells that I have, because I have bags of them, or you can put them in the oven. Thinking about just boil them down. Sometimes boiling is easier than turning on the oven and making the house hot. Then you take the eggshells and kind of dry them a little bit, and then you put them in vinegar and get all the calcium and stuff out of them. You break them down, put them in vinegar. I'll probably put them in white vinegar. They say you can use any type of vinegar. I got homemade apple cider vinegar over there, but I'll probably just put them in some white vinegar and then leave them in there and let it break down for a while. And then you drain that vinegar. I think it's for a couple of days, a week or so. Don't quote me, I have to look it up. And then you drain that liquid out of there, and that is the calcium concentrate that you get, that you can spray in your garden. So that's what I'm going to do with my eggshells. The lemons, I'm going to make me some lemon oil and some lemon cleaners and get me some lemon juice. I am trying my best to reduce waste as much as possible. Then when I'm done with all of those lemons, I can put the rinds in my indoor composter and not throw it away. So I'm actually very excited about this composter. When I first started gardening, I tried years ago, what I did was buy a little compost bin and recyclable plastic bags and threw all this stuff out there. And then I had a composter outside and I tried to compost and throw it all in there. It was too much work for me. I realized that I am not the composter that can be turned in the soil and do it. I am not one of those gardeners, homesteaders, farmers. I'm not. Every gardener, every homesteader, every farmer has their niche, and my niche is not composting. So to see that they're making these indoor composters to make your life a little better, and you can put your food waste in here and it heat up and compost and do whatever you need it to do, and it breaks it down faster, and it makes a fertilizer. The instruction tells you that this is a fertilizer. It is not compost, so you have to mix it with your soil, which is what we're gonna do anyway. You can put it on top of the soil of your house plants. You can put it with your plants outside. So for me, I'm making my own homemade compost, my own fertilizer, which is good, along with super juice. So when you have waste outside, watch Miss Linda, you take your scraps that you're gonna throw away, put it in water, let it ferment, and then you can take some scoops of it, put it in your water thing, whatever you call it, waterer, and with some water, dilute it and water your garden. So this is just more ways to naturally compost, naturally create some fertilizer for your garden, because fertilizers are getting expensive. And I am very happy that I took the time to do a little research and get this this piece of equipment. So when you have old food in the refrigerator, like deli roast beef and chicken and everything else, I could put it in here. The only thing I don't like is that I have to buy the activated carbon, and I have to buy the flour stuff to help compost everything. But other than that, I'm happy with it. So as I always say, please find peace within yourself, and please be peaceable with everyone around you. I love you all. Have a fabulous day. Bye.